Hideout has been added to the world map. You can return to the hideout whenever you want. Returning to the hideout will recover your HP. You will not be able to return if location movement is limited. You can talk to your teammates in the hideout and give them gifts to strengthen your bonds. The interval in between the main story is called the standby phase. Standby phases always start at the hideout and you are free to move. If you want to progress the main story, check out the table in the center of the hideout's living room. You can choose battle members besides the main character and reserve members from the party in the main menu. You can set powers in the SAS menu. If you use battle members' powers through SAS, there will be a bonus added to the duration and SAS gauge recovery speed.
She looks so different from the way they present her on TV.
She's always lazy when she's not on camera, so a lot of people call her Lazy Aura.
Lazy Aura. That suits her perfectly.
Thank you for patching Gemma up, Yuito. He should be able to recover soon.
Took down another major other. Oh man, I wish I could have fought with you. It wasn't broadcast this time. Weren't the crows there? No, a lot was going on.
You are now able to exchange items. New products added to the lineup. Choosing exchange at the shop lets you trade data items with various items. There are items that can only be gained from this exchange. There are two types of data items: other data that is mainly obtained by defeating others, and environmental data that is obtained from locations. Ah, okay. So that's what like the S and stuff is for. Oh, cool. So you can exchange like your items to get upgrades for your weapons and stuff. Cure status ailments. Bite in for a sour plum flavor. We'll save that. Or you can just straight up buy. Oh no, those are the base. Okay, so I see. But you could just straight out buy some versions of the visual items. That's cool. Smiling at the crows as the head of PR. I know it's her job, but I'd never be able to do what Arashi does. The hideout is like a secret base. So exciting. Do you think it's okay if I left some personal belongings? Bond episode.
Yuito, wanna talk? I mean, we're on the same team now.
Okay, but what do you want to talk about? We've known each other since we were kids. You pretty much know everything about me.
You know, we didn't see much of each other since joining up. I thought we could catch up.
Catch up? I guess we haven't had the time to really sit down and talk.
Right? Why don't we go take a walk out of the city?
Okay, let's go.
I haven't been on a relaxing walk like this in a while.
Me neither. I've been on missions constantly since being assigned.
We need to take time for ourselves like this now and then.
So, what were you doing between the time you were scouted and the time you joined?
Well, during my time at the academy, I studied, trained my power, and hung out with friends.
Me too. I guess there's not too much difference between the scouted and volunteer soldiers.
Yeah, we were both headed to the same place in the end.
what about everything else? How are your parents?
They're both doing great. Just the other day, they kept messaging me while they were on a date for their wedding anniversary.
They're so carefree. I'm glad to hear they haven't changed.
I found myself ignoring their calls for a while. It feels nice to talk like this again.
It's only been 2 years, but it feels like we haven't seen each other for much longer.
Yeah, it really does.
Are you okay?
It's nothing. Anyway, can I ask you something?
Sure. What's up?
So, what do you think about Kasane?
Huh? Why are you suddenly bringing up Kasane?
Well, you know, we're catching up. I wanted to ask you something that must be on your mind. And it seemed like you've been thinking about Kasane. A lot.
It did? Well, I guess I've been curious about her.
What do you mean by that?
I don't know how to put it. I can't get Kasane's face out of my mind.
You can't?
No. Her face looks exactly like the person who saved me when I was a kid. I'll never forget that face. So when I met someone who had the same face, I started to wonder if they were somehow related.
Oh, so it's just because she looks like the person who saved your life.
Yeah, that's right. The reason why I even volunteered for the OSF is because I wanted to be like the person who saved my life. She's the ideal image of what the OSF should be.
That wasn't exactly the direction I was going for, but I guess that's fine.
Then what did you want to know? I'll try to answer.
It's okay. It's not a big deal. You know, you're really amazing. You've had this goal since you were a child, and you've been working towards it all your life.
No, I'm not amazing at all. You're way more amazing, because you were actually scouted.
That's not true. Being scouted meant that I had no choice but to enlist.
You didn't want to join the OSF?
It's not that, but I never thought about what I wanted to do in the OSF.
That's so like you. You're more comfortable taking action than you are thinking.
Hey, that seems like a roundabout way of calling me stupid.
What? No, I didn't mean it like that at all. You just put more stock into being proactive. Wait, that's not much better.
I'm just joking. I know what you mean. Ready to head back to the hideout?
Yeah. Thanks for inviting me out. I'm really glad we got to talk like this again.
I had fun too. Do you want to talk again like this sometime?
That sounds good. Let's do it.
Okay, it's a promise. Don't forget.
I won't. You better not forget either.
I definitely won't. Well, let's head back to the hideout.
She hasn't changed. She's so cheerful and energetic. I feel recharged.
And he doesn't even know.
You haven't changed at all.
Really?
Really? I mean, you're still into Baki, but I'm a bit happy that you haven't changed. Just staying being you.
Reach bond level 2 with Hanabi. With SAS active, hold triangle in midair to create a flame current and deal damage in a large area. Also, when you are attacked, there is a chance for a vision of Hanabi to appear and block the attack, negating damage. Sweet. In the standby phase, scenes with allies called bond episodes can happen depending on your progress in the main story. There are 2 ways to start a bond episode: talk to your ally in the hideout and select bond episode, or reply to a brain message from your ally. Deepen the bond with your allies by progressing bond episodes, fighting with them, and giving gifts after standby phase 2. After doing so, your bond level with them will increase when you speak to them at the hideout. As the bond level of when you're with your allies increases, SAS effects are added and they will perform support actions on you, such as healing and reviving more regularly.
I want to get to know you better, you know?
Let's talk again. I'm glad I was able to talk to you, Yuito. I feel so relieved now. Let's go out together and take a break from things again sometime. Yeah, it's a promise. I know you like to overwork yourself, so try and take it easy, Anabi. Kind as always, Yuito. Thanks. If anything is on your mind, you can always come to me. I'm glad we're on the same team.
Oh, like fighting habits? I guess that would be important if we're fighting together.
An extremely dangerous major other appeared in Kikuchiba. However, once again, the Scarlet Guardians managed to dispatch the monsters in a timely manner. Grabbing the limelight was Private Yuito Sumeragi, who managed to finish off a major other on his very first mission. A remarkable achievement for one's first battle. You can expect great things to come from this new Scarlet Guardian. Just wanted to see if something new would change. Alright, let's go ahead and save. Alright, I'm gonna take a quick break here, and when I come back, we'll continue with the investigate, because I think this is going to go to phase 2. So I'd like to just take a quick break and then we'll at least be phase 2. Alright, I'll be back. Take care.